Hello everyone and welcome to your all in mathematics class here. And yes, today we are going to study this topic, that is mean. Also we will see about the range and data. What are data? Many things. Okay, so now let us here we will start that. You can see the mean is the total of all the values divided by the number of values. Okay, that means number of sum of the observations, sum of all the observations and divided by the number of observations. Okay, so we can say here first of all data about that. First term is that a collection of numerical figures, means the data given in numbers having some particular type of information is called a data. That particular type of information, if it includes, then you will say that it is a data, and particularly it is in the numerical form. Then the height in centimeter of 5 students in a school are, as for example here you can take that 155, 147, 160, 159 and 156 centimeters. These are the data given in numerical figures, and they are the data only because it is in numerical figures. And now the next, it is about raw data. So sometimes what we are seeing is the data originally obtained in that form, that is only called the raw data from any organization. You can say the data obtained in the original form without doing any processing, without doing any calculations over there, and any relations do not have to involve the data with other data. Without any processing, you will see that the data obtained in the original form, that is called the raw data. Okay, so here we can say the data given in the above example is also, that is height of 5 students in a school, that is on the original form data given 155 centimeter, 147, 160, 159 and 156 centimeter. That is also a type of raw data only. Okay, because we are not going to relate here right now with any other data, or you can say data values. Now the next point is that range. So this is the point, that is we are seeing that the difference between the highest and the lowest observations, highest and the lowest observation, that is only saying the range. For example, here you can see the ages of 10 in this question. The ages of 10 members of a family are 32, 42 years, all are in years given, 28, 54, 35, 26, 14, 38, 21 and 27. So in this you can say, first of all, what is the age of the oldest person? Here you can see that is 54 is the oldest person age. And what is the age of the youngest person? You can see that is 14 years is the youngest person age. Then the range will be that difference of these two values, 54 and 14, it is 40. Okay, you will say that in this question, that age of oldest person means the oldest data, that means the, you can say that means greatest data in the numerical value is 54, and the age of youngest person is 14. It is the lowest numerical value data, and the range of the data is the difference of these two values, highest observation and the lowest observation. This is 54 minus 14 is 40 years is the range of the data. Then now we will see the mean of the ungrouped data, which is not has not been classified into a group. Okay, so that is called the mean of some given observation is defined as by this formula, that as we are using in the average, that mean equals to sum of all the observations divided by number of observations. Okay, and all the observations here in this question, you can see a cricketer scores following runs in the 8 innings played by him, that is 58, 76, 40, 35, 46, 45, 0 and 100. Then find the mean score. Okay, that means average score done by him in these all 8 innings. So we can say that following are the scores of the runs in the 8 innings are 58, 76, 40, 35, 46, 45, 0 and 100. Okay, then the mean equals to sum of all these runs, that means scored in the different innings, by the number of innings. So total innings in which that he has played is 8 innings. So you will add the number all the runs, that is 58 plus 76 plus 40 plus 35 plus 46 here plus 45 plus 0 plus 100 divided by 8. It is the number of innings here played by him. So 400 by 8 means here 50 is the mean score done by the player. Okay, so this way you can do that, the mean of ungrouped data also you can find. And now you can solve exercise 3.1 of NCERT chapter number 3 data handling, question number. You can solve 3 to 9 easily, that means up to 9 you can complete that. Okay students, watch this nicely to understand this concept. Okay, now thank you all of you and have a nice day.